kind of hard to find contractors that just show up, price jobs fairly, and are reliable. Well, I've got one, so I want to give them a little bit of credit on here for those of you guys that might be looking for one. As I was sharing with you guys a few weeks back, I've got a big detached garage here, 6-car garage, where I keep my boat, some of my toys, and I had bought a new boat. Because I bought a new boat, the tower didn't collapse as much, so I was failing to basically raise this up 16 inches. I had to basically fit an entire panel in there. So it involved having to open this whole thing up, put a new header beam in there, reconfigure the garage door, and raise it. This is the finished product. I want you guys to take a look at that. It's freaking nice. They added a new garage panel in there. You can't even tell that this was redone, repainted, retextured, new pop out, new beam, everything from the outside, like it was just built this way from day one. I called a total of 5 contractors to come out. One of them was actually the original contractor that built the shop for me, because obviously I tried to send business back their way. They'd done a good job building it. They showed up and then ghosted me afterwards. I'd never heard back on any pricing or anything, just came to look at it. Another 2 contractors didn't even show up. Another one we had called came out, and they were good at what they did, but they wanted to rip the entire roof off and redo it. And the quote was like super up there. And I was like, I just need the door raised up a little bit. And then we had another company come out, give us a quote, and they were good as well too. But it was a little bit more, I thought, than what needed to be done. So we got a few more quotes, and I landed on the final one that had come out. Young guy, which is hard to find, these young guys that run contracting companies that are reliable and show up on time. And immediately he was just like, oh yeah, super easy. We actually just do this. He walked me through the whole process. And I felt really comfortable moving forward with him. So he came out, shot me a price on it, gave me his word he would get it done in a timely manner, make it look just like it did from day one. And again, I mean, look at that. You can't even friggin' tell from the outside. He put everything back exactly how it was, painted it. I mean, literally, if you guys didn't know I had that raised, people would have thought that's just how it was from day one. So his name's RJ with Elder Contracting. I tagged him on here. Just been super impressed with his work, super impressed. He's such a young dude that just follows through on what he says. His prices aren't astronomically through the roof like some contractors are trying to charge right now. And all around, you know, he did a damn good job. Show you guys the inside of this thing real quick so you guys can see how friggin' clean it came out. Look at that. I was told by a handful of other contractors that this couldn't be done, that it had to be done a completely different way. And I was like, no way. And he managed to do exactly what I had wanted done. Tucked the bar up in there, made it super clean. I mean, as you guys can see, you can't even tell this was redone. It just came out super clean, works flawlessly. Got the garage door tucked up, and I was able to get my boat in here now without having to rip my entire friggin' roof off this place. And he got it done in a timely manner, just in a little over a week and a half, like he promised he would. So for what it's worth, just want to give him some credit. If you guys are looking for a phenomenal contractor whose prices are very fair, they follow through on their word, they get things done in a timely manner, and he's a young dude, he's a hustler, go ahead and give him a follow, reach out to him. I've been super impressed with him. One other thing I think that's worth noting, by the way, is because he showed up and he did what he said he was going to do, his prices were very fair, he followed through, he followed back up and kept his word. I've already sent him a couple other jobs. And I just sent him a referral to basically build out a potential 1,200 square foot casita. And he's in the process of remodeling the entire exterior of my house, front patio, doing a bunch of upgrades and inside, right? So because he followed through on one small job, prices were fair, didn't gouge, it just turned into many more jobs for him on a situation like that now I'm going to continue to refer him out because he did the right thing. Again, he didn't try to gouge me on pricing. He followed through. He's a young dude. He's a hustler. I appreciate that. So a lesson for some of you contractors out there, don't follow through on leads, you know, things of that nature, or try to overcharge on prices because you think it's just a small job and things like that. Some of this stuff does actually lead to a lot of friggin' money if you do a great job and you just simply follow through.